Hello friends, members of Level 10. I enjoy playing golf and I hope I'm continually improving. But golf has a language all of its own, and to the uninitiated it can sound rather strange. Let me go through a few of the words that are common language within a game of golf. I'll read them to you. Address, albatross, the apron, backspin, birdie, bogey, out of bounds, the bunker, caddy, chip, divot, dogleg, draw, eagle, fade, fairway, four, gimme, handicap, hazard, hook, honour, lob, loft, mulligan, par, pin, the run of the green, the rough, stroke play, stroke index, scratch, slice, Stapleford system, tee time, teeing off, topped, wedge, and utility. They're just a few of the words that make up the language of the game of golf. Language, of course, is very important because it's essential to understanding one another. There's a story in the Old Testament about a tower that was called the Tower of Babel, and it is suggested that the word Babel originated from this Tower of Babel. Not sure if that's true. But when these people were building this tower to reach heaven, God saw that the common language they had was the key to their potential to do evil. So God said, let us go down and confuse the people with different languages. And the Bible then goes on to tell us that this was why the city was called Babel, because that was where the Lord confused the people with different languages. It seems as that was the place, that was the incident where the many languages of the world came about. There was a mother mouse who was one day looking after her little babies when all of a sudden the cat turned up, and the cat was about to pounce when the mother mouse went woof, woof, woof. With that, the cat turned and ran for its life. The mother mouse, seeking to educate her babies, then turned to her babies and said, remember, it is important to learn another language. As Christians, we need to learn and to practice the language of wisdom and grace. Paul writes to the Christians at Ephesus and he advises them and us about the importance of language. These are some of the things he has to say. He says, speak the truth, but say it in love. He says, stop telling lies. Let us speak truth to our neighbours. He also says, don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. And he also goes on to say, get rid of bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, slander. Be kind to each other. There's a lot of wisdom there when it comes to what we say and the words that we choose. King Solomon in the Old Testament, he added some very poignant thoughts about words and language when he said, the right word at the right time is like precious gold set in silver. And he also said, worry weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers a person up. The author Idries Shah, who wrote a book called The Caravan of Dreams, he made a very interesting observation in that book because he said there are three things that cannot be returned. The arrow once sped from the bow, the word spoken in haste, and the missed opportunity. I'm sure we can all think about those occasions when we've spoken a word in haste, when we've not quite chosen the right language, when we wish we could turn the clock back and take back the words that we've spoken, but of course that is impossible. The writer to the book of James, he talks about the power of the tongue and how much harm and hurt the tongue can be used if it is not kept under control. And he says this: if we could control our tongues, we would be perfect and could also control ourselves in every other way. That's quite a telling statement, but it rings with incredible truth. Controlling our tongues will enable us to control ourselves in every other way. To me, that is something to aim at every single day.